I'm just making a seafood pie for dinner tonight. My daughter made it last week in school, and I used to always make it. I haven't made it in a long time, so I'm going to make it for them tonight. I just use this seafood mix from Dunn's. 2 of those feeds us. We're a family of 6, so 2 of those feeds us. And potatoes on there to boil for the mash, and in the pot, whatever veg you have in the fridge. So I just have a white onion, some leek, and some carrot just frying in there. I just added the fish mix to that. I'm going to let that cook for a few minutes. Then while the fish and veg are cooking there, I'm going to make the sauce for it. Now I make like a white sauce like for my seafood pie. So I just have 2 tablespoons of butter melting in here. Now I use lactose free, so it does work with the lactose free butter, and I also use gluten free flour, so it does work with those. So 2 tablespoons of butter. When that's melted, I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of gluten free flour, plain flour. So 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of flour, and then once that kind of cooks for a minute together, you're going to start adding your milk bit by bit. Can be between 750 to a litre of milk, just depends on how thick you require the sauce to be. Just keep an eye on it then yourself, you know. I also, for this one, add in a tablespoon of mustard, whole grain mustard. So that's the white sauce, just the butter, the milk, the flour, ready to go in. So you can add more milk to it afterwards then. So pop that in on top of your fish and your veg. And then to that then we're going to add salt, pepper, some ground cumin, and some whole grain mustard. Have your oven preheating at gas 4, which is about 170 degrees Celsius. And I'm just going to mash my potatoes to go on top. And I almost forgot, of course, crushed garlic. So I'm putting a couple of cloves of crushed garlic in there as well. So I'm just doing the potatoes. If you're not reusing an electric whisk to mash your potatoes, you're doing it all wrong. So I just put milk and butter, that's all I put in here, and just whisk it up. So that is the mash, so creamy. I'm going to just assemble the fish pie now. So I'm going to assemble the pies. Just put the fish mix first of all into the base, of course, mash on top then. So that's the pie there ready to go in the oven. I've just put some grated cheese on top. We're going to cook it for about maybe 30 minutes. And then to go with the fish pie, I'm just doing some green beans here. Just frozen green beans. And I'm just doing some carrots. And on the carrots, I am just putting a squeeze of honey. I normally put them in the oven, but I haven't got time. So a squeeze of honey and some dried rosemary. And just mix that all in together.